How do these shoots go?
Sorry. How do you want to do this shit? Yes. We're going.
At first I was
We're going.
I was petrified.
You are.
Kept thinking I could
Why is there this
never live
weird
without you
orange hue?
by my side.
Do I not look? Do we not look orange in this light? Let me change the lights here.
Why are you gonna change the
I'm gonna
lights?
turn the light over here. That's a weird.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hello, 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 hello. Long time no talk.
Long time.
Dolce
I love
Vita.
you a long, long time.
I love you so long. Me love you long time.
That's wonderful.
What? I can't say me love you long
You
time.
can say it.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Oh. Hi, Gail.
How's everybody doing today? Hi, Laura. Hi, YouTube.
The letter.
YouTube. Where's Grandpa? That was quick. Grandpa's right over there. He's sitting eating a salad.
Sucky, sucky. Ooh, suki, suki.
The first time I've ever had this.
I gave him a Modelo Oro.
And I'll tell you, I'm quite impressed with the first 7 beats the heck out of Coors Light. I'll tell you that.
Jamaica, oh mama, take you.
How you doing down in Dallas?
Mama, oh my
Good morning,
pretty mama.
Tangia, or good evening, depending where you are.
Yes, it's a rental. It's a 20.
I rented it 20
24
years ago and never returned it. They're still looking for me. Please keep it quiet. We don't want anybody to know.
It's like those old library books you didn't return. We never returned.
I'm
them
waiting for that.
20 years
Remember
ago.
that Seinfeld episode when the library cop came? We're waiting for the rental cop to come.
This is I slept. Look, what's this?
Mark is doing better. In fact, he was over today.
I slept on my hair today. I was trying to take a nap, but then Mark came over and he was like,
How did you get her?
Are
I
you-
won her in a poker game.
"Are you? What's going on with you?" That's what Mark said.
White Claw.
Are you sleeping?
Ooh, we got the
Are you sleeping? Why are you
Rangers
sleeping?
could put it away tonight.
Are you sick?
I didn't even know they were playing. I didn't know they were playing again tonight. Didn't they play the last 2 days? I guess it's 2.
Jennifer, here
3,
we are, your
so.
sanity saviors. We are the sanity saviors. You watch us and
Brady
you feel better
is the
about
heart of
yourself.
Texas. Bubble, 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 bubble.
Uh,
Hi, Kay.
puffy eyes.
Thank you for
Dan's,
the
look
poem.
at Dan's puffies. He's still puffy. Puffy, puffy.
Because I've been responding to comments all day.
I mean,
on
he's
that
been
damn
crying
thing.
for 24 hours straight.
It's hard when you know, so many heartfelt comments. It was amazing.
Your sanity saviors are right here. Here we are.
Grandpa, by the way, is right there. He's right over there.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Lisa. I'm going to post something happy tomorrow. No crying, I promise. No crying tomorrow. None.
Alyssa, we believe Grandpa is now relieved of the turtle head. He had a turtle head for a couple days. You know what's right there, but it's not fully out.
We're not. You mean talking about poop?
Yes.
I think we think it's hard. I haven't seen anything, but.
Hi, Karen.
Kaylee, the letter.
That's his fault.
I did that. I know.
By the way,
my mom said the same thing. I made my mom read it, and she did go. She read it, and then I got a text like 6 minutes later. I can't talk right now. Too emotional.
By the way, I just want you to let you know that it really wasn't his letter. It really wasn't. It was just all acting, guys. It was all acting.
Why do you say things like that? I don't understand that. I don't get that. But the advice I give to a law student, I take the letter pretty seriously. The advice I give to a law student is have fun in school and do something great with that degree. It gives you the ability to affect the world if you want to, and I would highly recommend it. Go out and do something great. Grandpa is in there, Destiny. Thanks, Leaky.
Leaky?
Leaky.
Who's Leaky?
Somebody said it was an emotional letter. It was emotional for me. Apparently not for Danielle, but it was very emotional for me. It took me to a dark place. It took me back to that feeling. Oh, that was a rough feeling, And that's it. I've kind of been. Let's get the dog out of here.
Oh, Terry, I'm glad. I'm glad. What part of it made your day? The lab or my craziness? It could be everything. Good morning, Vietnam. Which one? We are in. Oh, Claire, you're not talking to me. Claire. Oh, this is. I slept on my hair while it was wet, and we need to pull it up. So thank you. I can't see you guys. I still need to go get my eyes rechecked. Hello from Mississippi. Hello in Las Vegas. Dan is a brat with his tears, I know. It's all his fault, you guys. Just blame the onions. Just blame the onions. Claire, did you hear me? Did you see my response today, Claire? When I was like, did you see that? Oh my God, it made me giggle. Hi, Nikki, how are you? I work out every day. I'm kind of crazy like that. I do.
I cried. Danielle did not cry, I don't think.
I did cry. I cried when you started talking about the kids. Because I watched it out there. Did you want me to watch it in front of you so you can measure my tears?
I had a heart attack in 2019, Jenny. February 14th of all days, I had that heart attack. How you doing in Dallas? What?
I wasn't. I heard November 14th, and I was like, huh? Yeah.
Robinson, I'm glad. If you didn't get choked up, that would have been an issue because that was. I mean,
I was gonna video myself. I was gonna video myself because at first, like halfway through it, I was like, whatever. I mean, normal shit. And I was like, I almost recorded myself saying, "Ha! I'm not crying. I told you all I wasn't gonna cry." And then he started mentioning my kids, and then I lost it. It wasn't even about me. It was more for my kids.
Really?
It was really cute. You said that about me because you never said I'm sorry, and you said I'm sorry in those words. But you know, it's
after I'm dead. I mean,
but
why not?
Here's the thing. It's also you never stop to think about, you know, how it could affect me too. It also gave me a lot of weird anger too, right?
I've not heard from any of my children, so I don't think any of them have watched it yet.
Hannah did.
Oh, well, she didn't text me.
Well, no. There's a little anger there too.
About?
Because she feels bad, but she also feels like you're not doing enough to change your ways.
Oh.
You're eating unhealthy, and you still haven't replied to help her edit her papers.
I already rewrote one of her entire papers, so.
She wants more.
Can I read it again, Debbie? It's
no,
on my.
Jesus Christ.
It's on both YouTube and TikTok. It's a 6-minute video, so.
Unknown caller.
This is Mercury Insurance. I gotta get this.
All right.
Hello.
Grandpa is actually feeling pretty
Yes.
good. I mean, he's tired still. He's not 100% back, but he's getting there, and the pain recedes every day.
No, not yet.
Oh, that's awesome, Agatha. Thank you so much. Frogman, Phil, how you doing in Spain? My wife got her ancestry back, and she found out she's Italian. She thought she was Spanish, but she's really Italian. So that's why we have pizza so much, I guess. How you doing, Morocco? Now, sir, we're trying everything with Grandpa's stomach. We tried Metamucil. He's not complaining. I think he's doing all right. I think we also stopped the pain medication 2 days ago, and that's helping things get moving. But you know, we're not walking as much anymore, and that was something that got him moving and moving. So I did get him out a little bit today. I took him moving around. I think things are getting back to normal for him. You guys have Slavic roots. Danielle has just about a little bit of everything. I mean, she got North African. Remember, her family hailed from Egypt, and she is just totally unexpected. Not what we expected. It looks like somewhere on her dad's side, probably like her great grandfather might have. I mean, they were in Egypt, right? And they had didn't you have multiple harems or something? It looks like there might be a little bit of something going on way back in a couple of grandpas back. It looks like there's a little unexpected stuff going on there. I'm Scottish, Swedish, Eastern European. I have a little bit of everything. A little Norway. I mean, kind of surprised me too. Thanks, Jeff. Good, he's from Texas. Baxi is behind me. Yep, there's Baxi. And I thought, ooh, dude, Baxi's just sitting up here. I don't know why. Baxi. Baxter is sitting on the top of the couch, is where he's actually sitting. He does that. That's a couch behind that table. He's not on the table. He's sitting on the top of the couch. Okay, the fall and the letter. Totally different things. I was a criminal lawyer. That's Baxi sitting on the couch. Coco is locked in my room because my dad's eating, and when my dad eats, Coco sits and waits, and my dad feeds him. So thanks so much, Brittany. So that's where Coco is in the room. How you doing, Uganda? You know, I don't know who's going to win the game tonight. I mean, Texas looks pretty damn unbeatable. I mean, even the first game, right? They were up like 7-6 to 7-1 or 5-1, and the Diamondbacks had to have some great comeback. So if I was a betting man, which I'm not anymore, back in that lifestyle, maybe. But I would take the Rangers if I was a betting man. Even though the Diamondbacks are in my, Western Division, National League, I still think the Texas is going to take it.
I'll get it.
All right.
Y'all gonna have to review some documents later.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. We're not maybe gonna even when he does, because you still have more food.
Ed's right in there. He just finished his salad, so we're assessing. We could put get him some dinner. He may walk in here. Danielle's not aware. She may walk back in. Danielle majored in child development. We don't take the phone in typically to just show Grandpa off like a circus animal. When he comes in, Taylor Swift putting Kelsey was on the map. If he comes in and sits, and we love to have him on. We just don't, take the camera and stick it in his face. I do. Do I watch my dad on social media? I see all the videos. The Lions, their Lions look pretty good from week 1. Brody, I'm doing all right. How you guys doing on over there? Danielle's neglecting you guys. Grandpa is waiting for his. What are you giving him for dinner?
I'm gonna do a little bit of eggplant.
Oh, the eggplant. So we have a frozen Michelinis or Michelangelo's, whatever the hell it is, eggplant parmesan. Look at what are we doing with Michelinis? Now we know why. Because she's freaking Italian. So that's why she's buying Italian food. And Grandpa's getting Italian food because she just found out she's Italian.
Give me a couple minutes.
How you doing in Vermont? Grandpa's wearing a Vermont sweatshirt right now.
What?
We just gave him a shower. I said, you're Italian. That's why you're making the eggplant.
I'm Italian.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Maybe you're related to Christopher Columbus.
Fuck.
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna go and do a match, see if we can match with any Columbuses. Now that we know you're Italian. I'm 55.
Who knew?
Nope.
Italiano. Everybody knew but me.
I had no idea. We thought you were French, then Spanish.
No, so there is a little Spanish.
And you have some North African.
North African.
3%. So there's somebody.
Somebody was doing something that they shouldn't have been doing.
Somebody was messing around somewhere.
Somewhere. I've been in awe all day.
Yeah.
I'm Italiano. Who knew? Buonasera.
I knew because her. Should I tell her what your grandfather told me? The very first time I met him, her grandfather. I mean, I am like, I don't know, 23, and we traveled back east to meet her grandparents and Lola and Poppy, and the guy opens the doors, the little old people, cute as hell, and he's like, you took care of my granddaughter, you take a good care of my granddaughter, you get yourself a mistress, you put her in an apartment, but you take care of my granddaughter. And I'm like, where he comes from is pretty natural. So obviously,
There was some shit.
There was something going on in her
There was some shit
ancestors.
on that dad's side. There was some shit going on because there's a lot of different things in there that I had no idea about. I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock. Italiano.
How you doing in London?
Never would have thought. I thought I was Spanish.
I am retired.
I thought I was Spanish.
Someone saw the feces video.
I thought I was Spanish. They
I'm not a crybaby about the Eagles. I'm a crybaby about Purdy and the Niners losing 3 in a row. That's what I'm crying about.
Yeah, Southern Italy. What the hell?
Southern Italy.
Southern Italy.
Maybe you're Sicilian.
I mean, there is some Egyptian in there. There is some other things.
I won't.
It is. And then I was told that I was Egyptian too. And then
wonder
they're
if
like,
you're
no,
related-
you're not Egyptian. And then it shows that I have some of those.
I wonder if you're
areas
related
too.
to John Gotti.
I might be
Or
a
Tony
descendant
Soprano.
of John Gotti.
We don't know.
I don't
Well,
know.
you're not a descendant, but you might have a common ancestor. But my God, don't
Oh,
mess with
gross.
Danielle. She's Italian. Now,
You guys-
now we know why
now we
she's
know.
so spicy in the morning.
I'm Italiano.
I have a feeling that we're going to be going to Italy at some point in the future.
So North Africa and yes, and it is. It's such an interesting thing when you click on North Africa and it shows like all the little areas. Weird. I'm mob. Don't fuck with me, y'all. That's why I'm spicy. I'm a fucking mobster. I have it in my blood. Y'all don't mess. Don't mess. Oh, nobody's here for me to speak. Oh, yes,
Why
they
would you-
are. They are here for me to speak. They are here for me to speak. Little do you realize, you don't know that.
And Danielle's
Italy.
she's from like Africa and Italy and I don't know, a couple countries I never heard of. I mean, I didn't hear of any of those countries, like Latvia or whatever the hell it is. I don't know where the hell. Some like really small countries. So maybe your family was like gypsies. They were traveling around. And,
Obviously, that side of the family was
hey,
gypsies.
let's go make a baby in every country that we visit. I don't know, but I don't. I'll let you know. It's not Latvia. I know Latvia. Latvia. I know that country, even though I can't pronounce it. But some of these I'll have to look again.
Why am I angry? Because I'm Italian. I'm Italiano.
That explains it.
Italiano. Yeah. I might curse you. Yeah, you don't, Sherry, right? You don't fuck with the Italians, man. They'll put a hex on you.
I don't think Italians are into
They
hexes.
do. Oh, yeah, they do.
They're into, let me call up Uncle Vito and send him over with a couple guys to take care
Apparently, I have an Uncle Vito.
of him. You do have an Uncle Vito?
I do. It's coming out. Papi. Papi was the gangster. I mean, does anybody have a grandfather named Papi? Papi.
Poppy, that does kind of sound Italian, doesn't it?
He was an Italian gangster.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me. Just telling you. No, I'm not from Wisconsin. I had a friend send me this.
I had to tell our Italian friend, I sent him, Mr. John Milliken, I sent him a text, and I just got all this crap back in Italian. I don't read Italian, but he's so thrilled that he's all, I'm bringing over a bottle of red wine and we're going to celebrate. Well, wait till Columbus Day. We'll do it next Columbus Day. Heather, your Italian grandpa was how you doing in Saudi and the Philippines, Pakistan. I don't speak any Italian. I don't speak anything but English and a little Big Latin. That's about it. I speak a little Spanish. I was going to say I speak Mexican. I speak a little Spanish. Cerveza, ceviche,
Lasagna.
taco.
I'm
I
Italian.
like a taco.
We eat pasta.
Burrito.
We eat pasta. Lots of pasta.
She did read the letter, and apparently she cried. But I didn't see any evidence on her face, like no puffy eyes. So I don't. Apparently she was moved, but there's no evidence or no witnesses to it.
Ciao, baby. Ciao. Ciao, baby.
Ciao. Brazil.
Je parle français.
Grandpa is not 100%.
Oh, no. I know Moneymaker was here rousing me in the morning for you. He's here.
I'll talk to you about that later, Moneymaker.
He's still. Indian food? Yes.
It's too hot.
Blow on it.
Let me go.
You want to cut it up a little bit?
No, I'm just gonna pick it up so the steam comes
Oh.
out. Yeah, I'll show you what to do. Wait.
So yes, my biggest percentage was Italiano. And then I had some other villages in there. Italiano. Hi Hunter, what's going on? Yeah, so I need to. Hi Kim. Thanks Gary Goober. Oh, thanks Sherry. How did we meet? It was a prearranged marriage. I have not really, no, like this, there was, they do these island things, but my Spanish was very minimal.
Smells damn
My Spanish
good.
was very minimal. You guys, that was a surprise.
Minimal.
I had no idea what the hell I was, and now I know.
Do you have any Latin? I didn't see any Latin. Did you see any? Maybe some of those countries, I don't know.
There are, because when you click on them, there's like a cluster that it could be from.
South America? Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe you're Peruvian. You're Peruvian.
There's a little bit of all those little things
I didn't
in
see any
it.
Peru.
Yeah, well, you click it, and then it gives you like different countries that are associated within that percentage that you could be from. Prearranged marriage. Yes, I'm Italian. No, I did.
You gonna tell me you're pregnant?
Are we pregnant? Don't you have to have sex?
Well, I mean,
You have to have sex,
you don't
and
have to sex necessarily with me to get pregnant.
and you have to
You're
have.
probably not gonna get pregnant since I'm fixed.
You're fixed.
If
So
you were
that
pregnant,
that would be trouble.
that would be trouble. That would be
My
like, but it
eggs-
runs in your family apparently,
my
so
eggs
maybe
are
I should be
dried up.
worried. I didn't realize that you were a bunch of philanderers over there.
Hot-blooded.
I married into a
chicken
philandering
seed.
family because
I'm a fucking hot-blooded Italian.
the results are
Italiano.
give the boys a pizza.
I need to eat more pasta.
We used to eat at a place called Delmonico's where I grew up. You ate there, right? You're familiar with that place,
Yes.
Delmonico's and the Florentine.
Yeah.
And when I would go in there, I knew the owner. My good friend John and I would go in, and the guy would go, "Oh, give the boys a pizza! Give the boys a pizza!" He'd feed us every time we showed up. John was friends with one of his kids, so and that was it. Now I can really appreciate it.
Now I understand why I connected so much with the Sopranos. Sopranos.
You connected with his
I connected
Like
with
on
Tony. I could have been his child.
Meta?
Meadow.
You know, Tony is not real. James Gandolfini is not even here.
Who knew? The fuck? So here's the thing. She wants cannoli. I'm not really, I've never had a cannoli. That is cannoli. No, that was the least thing on my mind
Sure
that I
you're
was
counted
doing.
just in New York.
Mob wives. Watch out, bitches.
New Jersey. We're from the New Jersey family. That's where.
We're not. No, we're not. We're from the Southern Italiano.
So
family.
are you Sicilian?
Maybe I am.
Maybe you're Sicilian.
I'm spicy. Where's the spicy?
We do not have a nurse in it. Well, we do right here and right here. We're grandpa's nurses.
Now I know why I want a gun now.
I don't know. But maybe maybe we can go visit Italy and find some of your relatives or something. Track them down.
Here's the thing. My
Get a
mom.
good meal.
My mom was like one thing. My dad. All these fucking little bits and pieces of all my ethnicity. My dad. What does that say about my dad's side of the family? They were confused. They didn't know where to
It
go.
ain't bad. This thing is
There was some cross-contaminated going on with the Behar side.
90 calories and 3 carbs, and this is way better than Coors Light.
Yes.
It's even. I mean, I like Bud Light. I don't like Coors Light. This is, I think, the best of all three. I think I got a
Hey,
new.
if there's
light
any
beer.
Italianos in Elk Grove, I'm starting. I'm the boss.
We're starting.
We're starting.
We're going to start a mob, a mob franchise
We're
out
starting.
there.
Just hit me up. I'll let
So
you know.
if you're into, depending on what you're in, on the
Sana, Italiano. By the way, I just figured it out, Sana. So if you don't like the Italiano, yeah. So take a hike. Italiano. Who knew? Maybe that's why I like vino. Vino.
How is it, Dad?
British contact. I feel like I need to brush up on my Italian. You know, I need to get some Italian mob jokes. I got to start brushing up on that shit. I am expecting. Y'all, first of all, I'm 49. If I was expecting something, guess what?
That smells
It wouldn't
really
make
good.
it very far.
It smells good, Dad.
Italiano.
Italiano.
Vibe check. Let me tell you a secret.
Oh boy, I'll come
Let me
talk
tell
to
you
you
a
since
secret,
she's
Bob
sticking
Check.
with it.
If you have a problem, you can vacate. I'm Italian.
All right.
I didn't do think.
Shooting star. Thank you, Noah.
Thanks, Noah. I'm
That's a superstar.
That's a superstar.
How you doing in Indonesia? She's Italian.
Why did nobody knew, Sharon? It was a
Her
nobody
family.
said.
We were at her, you know, at her brother's wedding, and her whole family was there, and they're like, "Yeah, we're Spanish. Our relatives are Spanish." You got to tell your aunt.
Thanks, Kevin.
And you know, and they're all they don't know where the hell they're from. I'm telling you.
Thanks,
There's
Kevin.
some shit. Yeah, they may be from something different. I mean, there was just a lot of like, I don't know what kind of orgies they had over there or
Something.
what, but there's just. I mean, she's just from. I don't know.
I mean, he couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe that. She's definitely not what we thought.
Italiano. I gotta keep saying that. You guys, I was floored. Floors. I know a guy now. I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy and then knows a gal. So just watch out.
Now, you call your cousin.
I am
Cousin
gonna.
Vito.
I have to call my cousin Vito and inform them that. Did they realize I had so much Italian in me? Mrs. Italiano.
She definitely looks Hispanic. She might have some. In
A
fact,
little bit.
Her
Is it-
nickname
as-
was
en petit
my
peu.
cousin Vinny, Joe Pesci. Maybe you're related to Pesci. I'll do it. See if you're related to Joe Pesci
We gotta start digging.
or Christopher
We gotta
Columbus.
start digging
or
in this shit.
Who-
Figure out
who
what
else
the
is-
hell's happening.
famous
around here.
Italians.
Who knew? I didn't. I had no idea. I thought it was Egyptian. I still am a little Egyptian, and a little bit of Spanish, but more Egyptian
I
than
don't know a
Spanish.
cousin D.
But I'm more
But she probably
Italiano.
does. In Italy, we haven't found him. We'll have to go and look for him. I mean, I don't know why I was so. I should have called your family to help with collections in my law practice when I was practicing. I mean, I would have got paid by.
I'm watching.
full fee all the time.
Let me know all the Italian shows I need to watch. I've already done The Sopranos. I might watch it again because now I'm excited.
But you don't mix well with red wine. Are you drinking red wine? She's drinking red wine. This is
I'm
ridiculous.
Italian.
All right. Well,
I must drink the
we'll see if you're
vino.
Italian. So can handle it. Thanks, Mobby Marge.
Oh well. Who knew? Everybody was talking about, don't be surprised, right? You're going to have
You
the
never
biggest
know what you're
surprises
gonna
of what's going to happen. And man, was I surprised.
I was
today.
shocked.
I never thought this was Italian. Who knew? Buonasera.
I actually have The Sopranos like season 2 in my DVD.
Let's
right
start
now.
watching. I'm ready to rehash my roots.
I am
Let's get to the bottom of my roots. Are you scared?
Scottish. No, I'm Scottish, Swedish, Norway, and Eastern European. That's I'm from Europe pretty much. She's from like
I don't
all
even.
over. I mean, she's
I
got
don't.
a little bit of South American. She's got some
I don't
North
even
African,
know
she's got
anymore. My mom didn't even rate.
European.
My mom, they're like questionable number one parent. We don't really know because there's so much confusion on the other side that we are just stuck and we don't know how we give you the right percents. Did you even have a mom? Did your dad have you? We are so confused. That was the note. They gave me a note before the whole diagram.
Thanks, Amy.
And it was like my mom was like,
Or Lorraine.
it was like the parent number 2 was just all in control. Mom didn't have anything, but she just was an incubator. I think they literally took whatever my dad made and implanted it in her because I don't know.
Did your dad implant like a fertilized egg in
He
her? Is that what you're saying?
obviously implant. I mean, shit.
Right.
Did
No-
you not
most
look at
people-
the chart? He could have possibly based on the.
Maybe it's not your dad.
Maybe it's not my father.
Maybe it was your mom that was playing around.
What the fuck?
No, because you look just like your dad. That's
No,
ridiculous.
and my brothers and I
and
have the
you
same.
show up with your brothers.
Yeah.
You're matched with
They
your
were my
brothers,
first
so-
cousins.
Yeah, so definitely your mom is definitely your dad. He's definitely your dad.
My brothers came up and they're like, "Oh, your first cousins," and I had to go in there and say, "Well, half brothers." Shit. Oh, what a shit show. There's a lot of questions I had though. I'm kind of concerned.
You look like you're Indian. Is she a little bit? She could. I mean, she's got that who knows look.
Who knows what I look like?
We know what she is.
Who knows really what I am?
You don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know. You
Who
are
the
what
fuck
you
am
are.
I? Was my mom my mom?
Is it more genetic? Or
Is my dad really my dad?
environmental?
Was
Well,
it?
your dad is definitely your dad.
We know that.
I did not see any relatives on your mom's side.
Nothing.
Does anybody do DNA? I mean, someone has to do it in order to match. Any of
there
your
was-
cousins
yes.
do it?
Not my younger cousins, but my mom's first cousin did it.
Oh yeah. I did see that. That's right. So you definitely your mom and well, you pretty much. It's tough to fake your mom, right? Go ahead.
My brothers did do the test, and we're very very close on the dad's side.
I need a lover who won't drive me crazy.
You finished it.
Yeah, why not?
Well, holy crap.
We know that her family hails from spent many generations in Egypt, so
I'm wiping your face.
that North African has to come from the Egyptian whatever relatives, or I mean, who knows? You know, could have been servants. You just don't know. Back, 150 years ago, what the hell was going on? I am drank for
All
sure.
right. Do you want some
Candace,
dessert?
thank you.
Here, I'll take that. No. Just.
Candace Olson. Bring Pops to the camera.
Yeah.
Pops is eating his dinner. You think we should just interrupt him and throw him on camera so that
You're
1,000
in Elk
people
Grove
can
at
gawk
my
him?
house.
Where?
At my house.
Where is
You
that
live
at?
right here in Elk Grove.
How is there people in Australia? I don't know. That's a good question. I bet Australians are a lot more,
Who's you married?
Dan.
homogeneous. They
You're married to Dan?
Yes.
Okay.
he forgot who Danielle is right there. I mean that happens, but that's unusual. Is he coming in here?
Good.
He might be coming in here. I don't know. How you doing, San Jose?
What?
He ate the whole thing.
What is
It was good. He ate the whole.
Cookie.
Maybe my dad's Italian. He ate the whole eggplant parmigiana. Can you
He
believe
said-
she made him eggplant parmigiana
he
when she
said-
finds out she's Italian?
Eggplant parmigiano.
Eggplant. Eggplant. I'm having it's a light beer from Modelo. Actually, one of my favorite light beers. I've never had it before. Thanks, user. I appreciate that. I've been to Texas multiple occasions. My mom had her cancer treated in Texas, so I flew out with her every time to Houston for MD Anderson when she had checkups and all that. So I've been to Texas a lot, and Houston's one of my grateful to Houston for saving my mom and helping her beat cancer. Ireland, I'm Scotland. I don't know. My ancestors probably walked over to Scotland, hung out with
Carol, I was there 2
What was that
weeks
guy
ago at Sky River.
Freedom. What was that movie?
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, what was the? But it's not
Braveheart.
Mel. Who did he play in that? Do you remember?
I didn't watch
Whoever
the
he
show.
played there,
I'm not a big
Mel
fan
Gibson.
of Mel.
I'm sure that my family walked over. MD Anderson
Thank you.
is freaking amazing, and the people there are amazing too. Just the entire damn organization is wonderful to us. Grandpa's definitely feeling better, but not 100%. William Wallace, thank you, Kyle.
I took a DNA
you,
test.
Lisa.
Turns out I'm 100%
Thank you,
Italian.
Arsham.
I didn't know.
William Wallace.
Yes, BRP, I'm drinking. Cheers, brother. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother. I'm drinking again every day that ends with Y. I drink a drink or two.
And I'm actually.
I'm glad that bothers you.
I'm drinking
makes
a
me
beer
happy.
too, but it's a light beer, and it's only got 90 calories and 3 carbs.
Don't fuck with the Italiano.
Don't you, Italians? They drink wine, so that's why you're a wine drinker. That explains it. Merry Christmas, teddy bear. Except Happy Thanksgiving comes first.
No, I'm not 100%.
Scandinavian.
I'm not 100%. I just part of that song. You know?
Whiskey is. My best friend is a huge whiskey connoisseur. In fact, I've got a bottle that I'm gonna give to him. He's gonna love it.
Jen.
Just hit the damn thing.
Let me tell her I'm on a live call back. I gotta pee anyway.
Dad is so scared of my daughter. She's terrified of Jennifer. Jennifer, I mean, Saratoga? Jay Boggs, yeah, that's Jay Boggs. He's Jay Boggs from Saratoga, New York. Now, Grandpa smoked for like a year, if that. And he'll never admit it, but we got him on film. I caught him on film. I saw it. I was with my mom. And what the hell, Dad? I mean, he was so anti-smoking. It was like, you know, it was a huge. He just vehemently anti-smoking, and yet we caught him on video smoking when he was like 21 years old, smoking a cigarette. But apparently, my mom said he quit when he got to podiatry school, and he saw an X-ray of a cancerous lung, and that was it for him. He quit. I don't know why she's scared of Jennifer. Jennifer's tough. She's a strong-willed, you know, soccer player. And I don't know, Danielle's just scared of her. Am I with or against? We don't talk politics, honey, and especially something so raw as what's going on in the Middle East. I mean, there are so many people that are hurting on both sides, and the emotions are deep, and I'm just disgusted with all of it. I mean, it's hard to see what's going on right now, and there's no sides are irrelevant for me. It's god awful, and so this is an escape for us, and we hope for other people. So that's why you're not going to see us talk about world politics that are so divisive. And you know, it was enough with my damn letter today to my family. So that's about as dark as I want to get tonight. Sheila, I drink 2 light beers when I'm on here. I didn't, like last night I was not on. I didn't drink anything. I didn't have beer. I didn't even think about it. But when we're on here, it just makes things smoother. I enjoy it. Puts me in a good mood. And it's kind of art. This is Danielle and I escape time. We got my dad, you know, especially since Mark's been sick, for like a month now. And we just don't have much of an escape. This is a really good escape for us. So, cheers. Dad, stay there. Danielle?
What?
Yep, coming.
He's getting up. He's getting up. Thanks so much, Miss G. I appreciate that.
No, Jen wanted to talk about my ancestry.
Oh.
She
Tell
was
her
like,
to do it.
She was
See
like,
the
what
hell
the
she is."
fuck?
Yeah, so our kids are all whatever the hell Danielle is. So they're like, fuck, what am I?
No, that little.
I mean, I guess that means that they're going to start celebrating Columbus Day instead of Indigenous People Day. I don't know what exactly it means or what the effect will be, but
22 right now.
Yeah. All right.
Still early. That's mine.
Angelica, that may be the question. Grandpa for president.
We're going to keep it right there.
The glass?
Yes, because you're going to drink it in a little bit.
See if
Take your pill.
see what he does. See if he comes this way. He hasn't even gone to the bathroom yet, so he'll be coming by anytime, I'm sure. User, I'm open. I think I'd be happy to see the Diamondbacks win tonight, honestly, because
Go sit down for
I
a
don't want the series to end. You know, something to look forward to, at least
Yeah,
a game if
yeah.
there's nothing going on. Thanks, user. 131802. That's all I could get.
Yeah.
Celtics.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Terry. I appreciate that. From a nurse, we do appreciate those comments. Grandpa will be walking by. I mean, this is about the longest he's ever gone without.
Well,
But-
he went to go sit down, but guaranteed within 5 minutes he'll be
He'll
up
be
to go
out.
to
So
bed.
he did go sit down?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
Well, I didn't give him his pills yet.
Well, it's 5:20 still.
Yeah.
So
I was happy he ate that whole thing I
he
gave him too.
devoured that.
Well,
It
not just
smelled
that,
damn
but
good.
I gave him one of those Dave's block of cookie
Oh,
things, and
gosh.
he ate that whole thing.
No.
He's gonna be pooping tonight.
Can we get a makeup routine? Sure. I get up in the morning
You put
and
a little bronze. We put a little bronzer on you.
up a little bronzer. Oh, well, actually, first I exfoliate.
Yes.
I exfoliate my entire
Yes.
face, and then I rub lemon juice all over my face. It's a lemon juice, and if I don't have lemon juice, I'll substitute
We
lime
do a
juice.
sugar scrub. We
And
do a
then-
sugar scrub.
Right, and then I take a little bit of what else do I do?
You do a little sugar scrub with the lemon.
And then I put on my lipstick.
You do a lip.
But it's a male lipstick. It's
no,
very,
it's not. You do an exfoliator to get the dead skin, and then we lubricate the
We
lips
lubricate.
after,
we lubricate it.
and then we lubricate your head.
And which head? What are you talking about?
Both
Lubricate my
heads.
head?
It's really
Do I need lubrication?
Spit shine.
now?
Spit shine.
I mean, because lubrication, I don't really need lubrication.
a little bit.
Well, I wouldn't. That would be the.
No, we like
My
it.
partner.
We like it extra shiny. Both heads. We like both heads shiny. It gives it a more.
You could polish
it-
the knob and shine it up.
Yeah, it's-
Spit shine it.
Yes, I do.
All right, you
It's-
don't. You simply don't. That's just a lie.
I did the other night.
Yeah, I mean,
There you
that is
go.
true.
There you
That
go.
is true, but I mean, I don't know
I
why
did.
or what was going on with you, but it's very, very.
I did a
It's
spit
more
check.
rare than a blood red moon or a blue moon. I can tell you that. There's more blue moons than Dan had his turtle saved. That's for sure.
Well, you had a little bit of
I am
saving.
bald. I mean, pretty bald. I mean, I don't know.
Well, he's the balder on this head than he is down below. We did a manscaping at that night. I
But-
did.
I have to.
It was real life.
That really.
That really happened.
Oh, I forgot to say that. So if you watch our manscaping
Sorry,
video,
kids. Sorry, kids.
it was.
Hannah, abort.
I was laughing my head off. I'm like, if I had a camera right here, and I said it
Hey,
is
bro.
life imitating art.
Because
and
I
that's
did.
what
I
it
literally
was.
was like, dude.
She did. It was incredible.
We need a manscape. What the fuck? God.
Krishna, if I could, if I had to editing, I could find good video to make and show him. And at some point, I'm sure I will, or get
Yes,
something
we
like
love Curb. That's
Curb,
where we got it from. But it was serious. It was a serious fucking reenactment. I said, are you kidding me?
We're talking about because she got out of her head the other night. And
Literally.
I don't know what happened, but
I was, you gotta leave it on the edge a little bit sometimes. You gotta keep it back and then surprise him sometimes a little bit. You gotta go in. He was laughing his head off. He said, and then afterwards he says, well, why did you do that?
I
Why are
did
you
say-
asking?
I mean, I didn't know why you did that because.
But is there
were
a
you-
reason? Do
Well,
you have to have a reason?
No, but it's just.
I was
like,
trying to do
did
something
you
nice
want
for
something?
you.
I mean, it was just so unusual for you that I thought, what's wrong? Are you dying? Am I dying? And I don't know it, but it just whatever. I'll take it. I mean,
No,
don't
but
complain.
why do you say,
I'm not
why
complaining.
did you do it? Just enjoy
I didn't
the
know.
moment.
I mean, it's like
There doesn't have to be a reason. Just
Okay, well-
relish in the moment because you don't know when you're going to get it again.
right.
And
it's
until you
been
manscape, that's not happening
12,
again.
13 years. I can't. I don't know when it's coming again.
Well,
I mean, I don't even know if I'll be able to.
I'm not even. We got to get those buzzers out.
What buzzers? All right. Well, we were waiting if Manscaped wanted to pick us up, and I did another commercial. We could do that. We could have another round of it. I was trying to save some material.
I'm not afraid of Jennifer. I just wanted to make sure she was okay.
That's a great question, Nate. Nate said, "Is there a reason? Is there some way he can get it more often?"
Who? You?
Phil. Who do we
I didn't
talking
know if
about?
Nate was asking for himself or for you.
I'm sure Nate was asking for himself, but he just was using me as a
Yes,
a
there's
prop.
ways that he could get more spit shines.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
What? In the last month I've done it twice.
I think somebody is like daring you or something. I mean, that's why it's so unusual. Do we comment on? We don't comment on lubricants. We find them to be terribly divisive, and
We don't need any. We're
I mean,
good.
do you discuss your lubricant? I mean, I think that it's very.
I'm self-lubricating, so I don't need to.
Her body is very lubricacious, so we don't at this point. But that could change at any minute. Maybe I'll lubricate. I don't know. Maybe
Is
I
that
got
why?
pores.
Lorna, is it because I'm Italiano that I'm self-lubricating? I didn't know.
I didn't know that was a thing. Just ask and I shall receive.
I think I was just wanted to
I've
do
asked,
something. I wanted
believe me. And that
no,
does not
asking
always work.
does not
Asking,
help.
In fact,
asking is like a complete repellent.
great question, Jordan asked if
What?
I'm a Kings fan or a Warriors fan. I mean, I am a Warriors fan at heart because I grew up in the Bay Area, but I am also a Kings fan because I lived in Sacramento for 20-something years. But when the Kings play the Warriors, I mean, ultimately, I'm a Warrior fan. I mean, I can't be, I'm loyal. I can't, turn my back on my team. LeBron, the GOAT. LeBron, that got the goatee. That's about the only, no, I mean, the GOAT, basketball, Wilt Chamberlain. We know that.
I
5'10"
like a
Bay
good
Area, I
red-
got you.
I
East
like
Bay.
a blend. Isn't that Italian? Italiano is more of a blend.
What is an origami?
It's our code for. We call it origami.
So you're telling people that I don't give you origami? Because that's
No.
why someone,
That's not what I said.
well, how come someone said I need to give you origami?
Well, because
That's your code word.
they're just assuming that maybe you need to give more origami.
So they're assuming that I'm just
no,
like
no, no, no.
impotent and
no.
can't do it.
I have been,
I failed.
and all my morning people know that I'm very pro Dan. He would like to origami all day long. He would love to. He puts me on that's the only time he puts me on a pedestal is during origami time. He wants to origami me all
You
day
can
long.
say the word.
No, you can't.
Oh, well, it's the climax. Can you say that? That's what you're talking about.
Dan
Going over the edge. That's what you're talking
always
about.
wants
origami.
to engage in.
Of course, every man wants to send
No.
the woman over
No,
the edge.
not every
I
man.
mean, what else?
Not
what's the
every
point? How
man.
do you feel manly? Just going,
Not-
oh, thank you so much. I'll see you
I
tomorrow."
think most men don't care. They're more
I think
focused
most
on
men
themselves.
care. Boys might not as much. I think men care because ultimately your
I
self-worth.
saw that Bobby Knight passed away.
I can't imagine somebody not wanting to succeed in that way.
Moist
Any
men
man
care.
can finish, right? But succeeding is the goal. So, I mean, if you succeed, you're going to get more, right? If you don't succeed,
I don't think every man has the same pleasure.
I think
and
every
effect.
man that's a man.
Dan would literally take 5 hours per session to pleasure his wife. I've always
It's
said that.
also a great escape, right? It takes your mind somewhere you're not thinking about.
Well, are the lights supposed to
What
be
you
on
guys
in the
like that?
garage?
What, Pop?
Coitus interruptus.
What, Dad? What's your
Are the
question?
lights supposed to be on in the garage?
Yes.
Oh, they're, okay, they're on there, I think there's a car in there too.
Did you open the garage door?
Pardon me?
Yeah, it's okay if they're on. Are you going to the bathroom?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that
said-
has nothing to do with the, I just happened to notice the car.
There's no lights in. It's just
All right,
the
Bob.
light from
Oh, okay.
outside.
All right. You
Coitus-
guys got to see Grandpa.
Coitus interruptus.
You got to see Grandpa.
What?
I just made sure.
No, he's
All right.
fine.
Yeah, he's definitely doing better, as you can see. I mean, 3-4 days ago, I wouldn't let him walk that alone. So he's definitely getting a little bit of strength back. And doing
Your
a little
husband's
better.
not that way at all. Danielle,
Coco,
I'm
46 years in first. Wow, awesome. I mean, at
Thanks,
least
Sam.
you got it.
sorry. Hi, Ben. That's Ben Behar.
Oh, that's where Andrew's going. That's your cousin.
Ben, did you know we're Italian? I just found out we're Italian,
Be
Ben.
careful.
Um,
Don't screw him up. That's your.
Oh.
That's not your cousin. That's your cousin's kid.
it's my second cousin.
No, it's your first cousin once removed.
Is that not a second cousin?
Nope. First cousin once
I
removed.
don't understand that whole once removed,
It
second
is
removed,
confusing
third
as hell.
removed.
It's confusing.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben.
Grandpa did interrupt that, and guess what? Grandpa interrupts a lot of that kind of thing when we're not on
Guess
social
what I
media.
found?
Grandpa, the dogs,
Roger,
the cats, the
I got-
phone, my daughters, they interrupt that a lot.
please, Maria.
I mean, it's like, it's frustrating.
There's a couple women on YouTube that are like, "Can I borrow your husband?"
Absolutely.
My husband does not like that. Can I have it? Can I borrow him? Yes, you can.
Send me an email. Are you local? Let's meet at the Oily Roly Poly massage parlor.
Funny, it's Salinger Law Group.
Yes, sometimes I sleep at the office. That's why I have a bed there.
And we have a bidet as well.
bidet. What is it?
For cleaning. Cleanliness is
All
next to
right,
godliness.
All right. I mean,
Thanks, Mel. I have my
are you talking
friends.
about a bidet for the woman?
For both of you.
Well, I
I mean,
don't
I
need a
know you're
bidet.
clean. You fucking
Nothing
spit
to-
shine that shit all day long, front and back. He's very clean.
Very clean.
Very.
I'm a clean machine.
The front and the the back.
Once you go black, you never
Don't
go back.
say
So
that.
I don't know if that was a Freudian slip or what the hell's going on, but no, I'm very clean.
Spit shine Dan. He's lickety split. You can eat a meal off his ass. Just saying.
Except for the hair, maybe. if there's hair. I can't really see.
There is hair.
Well, you could do something about that.
No, I literally choked the other day, Deb,
Not
on the
on my-
hair.
That
Not
was
on that, but on the hair.
Yep, that really happened. Life imitated art.
And he said that. He was laying there and he was
In
like,
bed, I said
that is
that. I can't
fucking
believe that
funny.
happened. But it did. Yeah, holy cow, exactly. Do you know that some
You know what?
cultures believe cows are holy?
Do
What?
you know what we can do?
What?
I can take a shot out of your ass. I mean, it's that clean. I would, you know how people take shots out of belly buttons?
I'm kinky, but you don't have to go that far. I mean, I'm sure we could find something much easier than pouring whiskey in my ass. I mean, first of all, I don't think I'd be comfortable with that.
Mary Lou, of course. Cheers, Mary Lou. Cheers.
TikToker, I'm as surprised as you. I don't know
Debbie,
where that came from.
why
What?
Never mind, Dad.
Who's screaming?
No,
Dan is.
we're not going to repeat that.
I shut a door, that's all.
No, that's all right.
So somebone got denied that, I guess, to one of the bedroom doors I shut.
Yeah,
Not
no.
mine.
That's all right.
You
You
like-
look good,
Look at
Dad.
Andrew's. Those are
You're looking good.
Andrew's skinny
Well,
He's
sweats.
looking much better than the fall. He's getting better.
There goes the dog out.
Dad, the dog gets out by themselves. They have
What's that?
a dog door, so they get out by themselves. Grandpa walking through
They
that.
have a dog.
They have a door to get out themselves.
That's how they get out.
Does he come back in there?
Yeah, they can go in or out.
Good? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, Bob.
That's good. Excuse me.
All right. Let's see.
What's going on in here now?
Well, you turn off all the
Everybody
lights,
okay?
so you might want to walk.
I'm all right. But just make sure he goes to the couch and not.
You want me to?
Well, I mean, I could get up and walk around you, but do you want to get up or you want me to get up?
Trying to. I'm stuck in between these pillars on my table. I'm literally stuck.
There's a dinosaur. So, I've never
Is that
seen
old?
I've never seen
Does that
that
mean
one.
like
It's
you're
65
old,
million
ancient?
years old, actually.
Ancient?
At least 65 million years.
Everybody okay?
Everybody's fine.
All right,
Go
good.
sit down for a little bit. I don't like these lights off.
What?
Grandpa does look good right now. He showered again. His wounds are really healed up. His elbow is just freaking me out. It's almost, I mean, he's really healing up. His pulled muscle and his back are doing better.
He's much better, and he's spicy as shit.
Yeah, you can tell by the fact that he's giving us, pushing back a little bit. He's being a little bit his
What
old
are you doing?
feisty self.
I can't find my wallet.
Dan,
Dad, your wallet's in your room. You're wearing jammies, so you don't have your
yeah,
wallet.
you know that's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Gosh darn it! You know he likes his wallet in his pocket.
Dad, you're in jammies.
What?
You're in jammies. Those are your night clothes, so your wallet's in your room. Your wallet's in your
I'll
room.
double check.
Jiminy Christmas.
I'll
you don't-
double check.
All right, I know you don't
Oh,
believe
you
me.
can double check. I thought I had it with me.
I don't want you to carry it with you because you're in jammies. It's in here, where you took a shower.
Dan doesn't even know where it is.
Danielle, what did you do with his wall?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Me. Bonsoir. Comment ça va? Jammies. They're not jammies, they're sweats, but apparently. I know Vermont was actually Carrie's sweatshirt. I'm not, Margaret. I'm not. They are going, Dan and his family is going to his brother's house in Santa Cruz, and I'm staying home with Grandpa.
Your phone's at March. Your phone is at March, but your wallet is right there.
It's always my fault, Lisa. I'm used to it. What brand is my refrigerator? LG? Très bien. Merci.
Your phone's at
Oui, oui.
March.
Ah,
Your phone is at March.
comme ci, comme ça. Poor mom.
100% sure, Dad.
How is my mental health? I think good.
Ask Mark about that. Why don't you be over there?
Because that's where it is.
Yes, he bought it.
I went to check Grandpa's pocket for his wallet because sometimes he forgets where it is, and I started patting it, and he just pushed my hand away. He got pissed.
In the meantime, I gotta find my wallet.
You found your wallet, Dad. You just saw it. It's in your room. You just put it down 2 seconds ago.
I did?
Yep. You don't believe me?
I was on the medicine.
No, you don't have any medicine. Let me get something on your mouth here. Hang on.
That's the cookie.
Your cookie.
He didn't get his
Where
medicine
am I? I
yet.
gotta find a wallet.
All right. Well, it's in your room. You just put it down. You can see, the memories reset. Sometimes memory resets. After 15 seconds. It's just that's what happened. When he's confused or upset, like right now when he's looking for something, it just continuously resets. When he calms down, it can, his memory he can keep his memory for a lot longer.
We think he pooped. We do think he pooped.
I'm fairly certain. I did not see it. He does not.
Margaret, yes, we'll be making a turkey. Josh and the kids are staying here with me and Hannah. My kids are going because Thanksgiving just is kind of all discombobulated this year. Two of my kids are going to the Behar side of the family, and then Hannah's coming home, and Josh and Rocky will stay here because Josh wants to be with his dad. So.
You're absolutely right, Dan, in my room.
I know, Dad.
On my table.
And I am traveling with Mark and my mom and my sister to my other brother's house in the Bay Area.
You've got a lot of stuff to get. Thank you.
All right, Pop. Be careful.
Is there anything I can do in the house for anybody right now?
Nope, Dad. You've done everything. You've done a lot already.
Pardon me?
You've done a lot already. There's nothing more you can
At
do.
all.
Oh, yeah, you did a lot. You just don't remember.
What have I done?
You did a lot. You sorted out a bunch of coins. You helped us fold clothes. You helped with dinner. You've done a lot. Your memory
I
just.
hope so.
You did.
I want to help.
You do every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
I'm going to just, is this my drink there on the table? Or
Yes, it is.
Do you want to try to give him his pills?
Do you want to try? Or you want me to do it? I'll give him his pills. You guys.
Just stick with my.
Here, Dad. I'm gonna give you your medicine. Dad, sit right here. Sit right there for a second. I gotta get your pills.
See that?
Yeah, sit right there.
So obviously we give him chores, right? That he's just recently wanted to do, but he doesn't remember. So when people say he's bored, no shit, he's bored because he doesn't remember he's done anything to help us. So we can constantly give him chores all day long, but guess what?
Here's your drink. It
Doesn't
is
remember.
Wednesday. So
Uh,
this is what your doctor
Hi, Joyce.
prescribed for your heart.
yes, he's feeling better.
5 pills.
Hi,
You
Big.
take them every day. After dinner. No,
Ask,
you
yes,
didn't.
Jen,
You take them after
everybody
dinner
always
every
asks.
day.
How's
Pop
Mark
that.
feeling? He was over today for a little bit.
No,
John.
I know you did. I have them left out for every day, and that's Wednesday.
Okay. I hope you're right.
You gotta put them in your mouth before you drink.
Grandpa's staying with me, the mean one,
You gotta put those in
the
your
one
mouth.
who drinks every day with the wine.
No. Just put them in your mouth. Jesus. Can you? That's just.
He's staying with me.
Put them in your mouth.
You know why?
and take
I'm gonna
them.
tell you because I don't want him to travel.
I got 4
It's not fair
pills.
for him.
You should have 5.
He doesn't
Yeah,
want
you have
wine.
5.
Hi,
You got
Helen. How are
everything
you?
need. They're all
Thanks,
there.
Sharon.
You take them all at once.
I'm sorry, D. Kramer.
Excellent.
Why is Ed not going?
Because Grandpa can't travel.
Because he's 91 and a half and he has dementia and he gets confused already and laugh. Why would we take him overnight somewhere?
No, he can't. My dad does not travel. He does not sleep anywhere else anymore. And
I won't let him
and
because
my
I'm
brother
protective of
wants
him.
he's wanted to have it for a few years, so it's a family thing. So we're going through the cycle, and so that's where we're gonna go.
Jill,
But
let
I
me
just
know.
can't take my. We just can't. My
Yes,
dad
I will
can't do it.
I will cook a
It's not
turkey.
safe. Do I
Yes,
tell him he has
we
dementia?
do.
I
Tell
use
him.
the word memory loss.
And I tell him-
I don't use the word dementia.
I do. Sometimes
I don't.
Depends
I
on the
choose
moment.
not to use that word. Is why you
There
don't have,
is
you
a-
don't have to use
there
it. You
is
can,
a difference between dementia and Alzheimer's, yes.
Dementia is a broad term. Alzheimer's is a subset of dementia, along with many other kinds of dementia. Lewy body, vascular, People can have dementia from Parkinson's or from a TBI, which is a traumatic brain injury, but dementia kind of covers all of them. We don't use that word dementia. I use the word memory loss. That's what I use.
I do sometimes.
Because memory loss is more consistent with old age. My dad's a doctor, and he understands that dementia or Alzheimer's would have a specific meaning to him that's much broader than what he's suffering from. He's not.
Nadia, Dan is at least
It
there.
is hereditary.
Dan is at least. Oh, he's in the refrigerator, Dan.
You want to get up?
You can get up.
Okay.
And I'm
Bob,
the
what are
one
you doing
who
over
was
there?
bitching about that. The minute that Adam wanted that, I said, nope, Ed's not going. I will stay home with Ed. This meanie was really concerned about his safety and his mental stability. I know it's hard to believe because I drink every day and I'm incapable of taking care of him, but I have chosen to say no, hell no, he ain't traveling. This mean one. Hi, Eileen, how you doing, girl? Are you? I know you've had some tough times lately. Are you okay? It's very hard for the caregiver. Monday mood perfectly. You know what? Y'all. Hi, Mary.
Very important.
Yeah, no, he's not traveling. And instead of me reaching out and strangling people's necks,
What are you talking
with
about?
thinking that he can go places real impress with me. I will do my own shit here.
This is a pretty actually laid back night. There's usually a lot more. Sometimes Andrew's here, his friends are here. Mark was here about an hour ago, but I thought he might get on a live tonight, but he had to meet somebody at his rental house he's trying to rent out.
There's the ASMR.
What pills he takes. Mostly, it's very typical, very standard medication that people with any kind of heart issues
Thanks, Fran.
would take. It's very common medications. Everything he takes.
I'm never Flint.
You can imagine statins, blood pressure.
About
that kind of
12
thing.
years ago.
And he's on it, and he takes a blood thinner and Plavix because he had a
This was my.
TAVR procedure.
Danielle, are you sleeping? Why are you sleeping? Are you sick? No, Mark, I'm fine. I'm just trying to rest my eyes.
Thank you so much for the follow. A quick follow would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, Camilla.
Am I leaving because
Camilla.
Danielle's cooking? She's not the best cook.
Shut the fuck
You were
up.
not. I mean,
My turkeys have been the
not.
best out of the family so far.
You do a good. You're a good turkey. Thanks so much for the follows, guys. I appreciate it.
Gobble,
You
gobble.
do.
Maybe I'll make
you
some
do bake a good
spaghetti.
turkey, or roast a good turkey.
Now that I'm Italiano.
Now we're gonna have spaghetti for Thanksgiving. Put the dog over here. It's okay. What the hell's going on here? The dog thinks we're upset.
No, he doesn't. He just wants to give me loves.
You want some attention, love. Yes, you do.
You're not going to be happy with us next week when you go get your Dew Class shit. And you're on your trip.
Advice for caregivers: don't get down on yourself. You're gonna get frustrated. If you say you don't get frustrated and you don't lose it, you're lying. It's an impossible task to do perfectly. You're gonna be imperfect. Do the best you can for as long as you can, and when you fall off, don't get on yourself. Just get right back on it. You remember. It's easier, you learn that patience is easier
What do you want from me?
than anything else. You can't do it at your speed. You have to, they say you have to get in their world. That to an extent,
Yeah.
that's absolutely true. You
Are you
cannot
Italian?
negotiate things on normal
Come join my
terms.
mob.
You have to do it
I just recently found out
at
I'm
his level.
Italian.
Not their world,
I'm
but their
starting
level.
a new mob gang.
Will it be just you and Ed for Thanksgiving? No, Ed is staying here with Danielle and Rocky and my brother Josh and
Hannah.
Josh's kids
And Hannah.
and Hannah. And I am going with Mark and my mom and my sister to my other brother's house in the Bay Area. And we're going to even stay overnight. So you got Grandpa overnight. I got to show Josh how to shower him.
My stuffing is the best. Top dollar. I make a good stuffing.
Rocky is my brother's wife. Roxanne.
One of
We
my
call her
best
Rocky.
friends. She's one of my
We
best.
call her Rocky.
She bought me some.
Hey, Rocky.
Rocky. Yeah. If you could change one thing in the world to make it a better place, what would you change? I like that question, Banks. I appreciate that.
I would eliminate hate.
Hate.
I would eliminate hate and
If I was a master
or
magician,
tribalism. I would eliminate tribalism. You know, the notion that you and yours are better than them and theirs. We're all the same. That's if I could make that change where everyone realized we're all the same species, right? We got the same. Your DNA is 99.99%, you know, the same DNA I have. Just slight variations, you know, for who your parents are and where you're from on the planet. But
I was going to say
your DNA to my DNA, and then to say even
I was going to say Penny.
a monkey or an ape. We are so close, and they are so different.
Hate. Because there's so much hate out there, and it makes my heart sad every day.
Hate's bad. Anger, bad. Revenge, bad.
Yeah, but if you didn't have hate, you wouldn't have war.
You would have what?
You wouldn't have war. If
Yeah,
you didn't have hate, you wouldn't have war. You wouldn't.
I definitely hate disease as well. Disease is god awful.
I think
I hate violence.
Shanna, I think it all morphs into. I think hate morphs in. When I talk about hate, I talk about racism. I talk about war. To me, it's one whole unit. It's the epitome of the whole.
It could be hating somebody because of their political affiliation,
or their
hating
religion,
them because, or their race, or what they do for a living, or what football team they root for. There's a lot of reasons to hate, and they're all shitty. There you go.
They're all shitty.
There's no good reason.
I think
to
hate does cover a lot.
I mean, you might be able to hate an individual. Like if somebody came over and injured my family, that individual that injured my child, maybe I'd have hate, right?
I would. Hate for me is number one, because this world would be such a better place
and hate,
if we didn't have hate
on people you don't know. That's really remarkable. Frick, I just finished that second light beer. These are light.
Those
light
are easy
beers.
to get through, and they're not very much.
There's not a lot of alcohol. How many things are in here?
We all shit the same hole. We do, Lorna, and we bleed the same way. Did you know that? All of our veins are the same. We bleed. We get cut. We bleed. We each have penises, vaginas, boobs, and everything else in between, and that's true. We are the same people.
I do hate. It is an oxymoron, or I guess contradictory, but yes, I do not like hate.
I hate hate. That's my number one. The number two would be disease, but hate is number one for me, and that's
Disease
the whole
sucks.
thing.
Disease really sucks.
Alcohol is great for my body. Cheers. We all bleed red. I say that, Mrs. G, all the time. Miss G. Hi, JC. When her grandpa's pictures sent out, Nancy, they would have been sent out a long time ago if I did it, but I was trying to prove the point that I wasn't doing it, and therefore you have to succumb to the mercy of Dan. Hurt people hurt, but that's why if you eliminate hate, there would not be anything. Chug, chug, chug. No, you don't chug wine. You chug tequila. And some folks don't even chug tequila. Some folks sip on that. Maybe you chug beer, but I don't chug my wine. I'm Italian. I enjoy my wine. Let me take a sip. I'm going to tell you something. I perfected my... Did you like that? I'm Italian. I sip. I don't chug. My favorite thing before my mom died was I found a recipe for a stuffing. And the last Thanksgiving I had with her.
I'm not on my fourth, Greg. This is actually.
You're being disrespectful to my mom.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She's gonna come and haunt your ass tonight. I hope she stubs your toe again. Anyway, she does that to him.
Who?
You, my mom. She comes and haunts your ass.
My
She did say that too. She said, Dan, you better take care of my daughter. I'm going to haunt your ass. She did say that before she died.
And you're going to take a shot at my ass?
I'll shoot off your ass. I mean, I'm that.
Okay.
I'm trying to talk about my mama and you're talking about your ass.
You just mentioned
She's
your
not going to
mom
like
and my
that.
ass.
No, my mom does not want
You
to do
said
your ass.
haunt your ass.
She haunts your ass. Yeah, every time you
Why
stub
was
your
she
toe
hugging
and
my
I giggle,
ass?
I say, well, there she was.
Why does she obsess with my ass? I don't get it. That's a saying? You meant she haunts me, period.
Period.
All right.
Period. With a T.
Period with a T?
Period. What's up, son?
He peeked his head over, he's all, are they on? They're on. Fuck, and he turned and went upstairs.
I speak Italian. I just figured out that I was Italiano
Oh,
today.
Jim Montana. Thanks, Moneymaker. That was my favorite comment of the night.
Fuck. Anyway.
Of course, Moneymaker.
Anyway, I perfected the stuffing. Some people call it dressing. Some people call it stuffing. I don't put it in the bird. I make it outside of the bird. That's it. I like a blend.
By the way, we got turkeys walking all over here. You realize that?
We
We
do.
could have the freshest bird.
But
But
you're
I
not
couldn't
allowed
do
to.
it.
You're not allowed to kill them.
I have no desire to kill any of them, for God's sake. I mean, they walk around the neighborhood. We have a flock of turkeys, or whatever the hell they're called.
Cheryl.
What's a group of turkeys called?
I'm gonna be home alone. Can you give me a ham?
If Cheryl brings over a ham, I may
It's
not
not for
go.
you. You're leaving.
No,
Cheryl's bringing me over a fresh backside.
if she brings you, is she really?
Yeah, she just said. Cheryl, it's for me. He's leaving me. I'm gonna be home alone.
I'll be
With
home for the
Grandpa.
ham.
I'll cook a ham. I'll pay for it. Can I have some fresh eggs? I'll pay for them. I don't care. Grandpa's
Thanks
lost
from
his
Saudi.
mind. Lots of butter. I'll bring
In a
two.
ham?
We don't.
Butter
No,
ball
don't
ham?
bring two. He's leaving me.
Bring two.
No.
Bring two.
Fuck that.
Bring one for me, but cook it first. I don't trust Danielle. Cook it and then bring it.
Well, Cheryl, are your pigs already cooked before we get them, or do we have to cook them?
She's home on Thanksgiving because she volunteered to stay and take care of my dad.
I'll tell you what I
Well,
put in my dress.
myself and other siblings go to my other brother's house in the Bay Area that's been
I'll pay
wanting
for it.
to have Thanksgiving for like the last 4 years, and so
And
finally,
I don't want
all
Grandpa
right,
to go.
we'll drive down there, but
Grandpa's-
Grandpa can't. We have to stay overnight, and Grandpa just can't do it. So
Can't do it. Can't do it.
She can't do it.
Cheryl, you guys want to come over for Thanksgiving?
You can do that. Is
No, he doesn't get one. Fuck him. He's leaving me.
why are you? I don't even see her on there.
Well, I do. It's right there. K&D Freitas Farms.
Oh, there you are. All right.
Sure, I'll call you.
Yes, Grandpa definitely needs to be safe.
Monster. Cheryl, are you Italian? She could be my clique. She could be my side boss. Cheryl's a badass bitch. She'll take her motherfucker out.
Andrew's doing all right.
You know, his doctor never got back to us, so he wasn't obviously worried.
I'm not worried with his numbers. His numbers were slightly elevated, but he's been, partying. He's been living a little less than healthy, so hopefully everything's fine. What do you think?
Oh, Cheryl, sail away. Come sail away. What's the Brian Cross?
Cheryl sent you a boat. Cheryl. Tiffany's got your back.
I know, Italian bitches stay together.
Yeah.
Italiano.
My heart attack was February 14th,
He stopped doing drugs.
2019.
He
the
still
year
eats
before
sugar.
COVID. And then I was deathly
Yeah,
sick
okay.
with COVID on February 14th, 2020. I got
With
one of the
Andrew.
first people to get freaking COVID. Me and Andrew, what happened to Andrew, and it leveled me. She went out for that night on Valentine's Day.
That was the night.
1 year after my heart attack, and I thought I'm going to die here alone.
That was the night.
That's how bad I felt. That was the night. And then your Italian friend is there.
My Italian friend caused the ruckus.
So you need to go deal with your Italians. You need to get them under control.
No.
Now it's your responsibility.
Now it's my
They're
responsibility.
your people.
And they're my people.
They're your people.
Power to the Italians.
Your pizza people.
I need a
We got the pasta.
I need an Italian flag.
We got
Raise
an
it.
Italian flag. I don't. Didn't the Italians support the Nazis in World War II? Am I wrong? You're the Axis. You're like, I don't know. That's gonna hurt me ever getting like a security clearance. I got mini Mussolini sitting
Am I
there.
going to be under
I
surveillance?
hope you're not. Is Mussolini Italian? You should know you're Italian. Is
I
Mussolini
just
Italian?
found out I was Italian today.
All right, but I think maybe you're related to
For
Mussolini.
fuck's sake.
I'm gonna go like look for matches and go Mussolini and see if you have any like Mussolini relatives in your tree. He was short, right?
Mussolini was
you
a
You
Taj.
probably cost
He
Andrew
was a small
a
man.
football scholarship because he didn't make it past 6'2" because of your Mussolini genes. He was a short. No, that was Napoleon. I'm sorry. Am I thinking? I don't know. But who the hell was
Who are
Italian?
you?
I don't know. I just learned all this today.
Mussolini.
But I don't. One of them was Mussolini. Napoleon was Napoleon. I don't know. My European history is shady. It's just not there.
You know everything. I'm
Not
disappointed.
about.
Well, you better.
They didn't teach me that world history, and I didn't take it after high
Well,
school.
you
And I
better
was not
learn
a student
all
in
you
high school.
can about
Well, I'm
Italian.
gonna go start reading. The history of
Italianos.
Italy. I think it was Rome, right?
You guys,
That's
my
like
fucking
freaking Rome.
kids are
Maybe you're
Italian.
related to Caesar.
I have gypsies.
Maybe
Am I a gypsy?
You think there would still be Caesars
Am I a
with
gypsy?
that name?
My parents are fucking gypsies. Well, my dad's fucking family, everybody was impregnating
Is
each
there
other.
any living Caesars
They
now?
went out on each other.
Of course they did.
What the fuck happened to me?
I don't know, but I'm a bit more skeptical. I don't trust you as much anymore. Your family's got a history of
Give me a call.
playing
Anybody?
around.
I'm here for you.
Playing around.
Send me your number.
If you
Send me your digits.
what was that movie? Caligula. Maybe you're related to Caligula.
I'm Caligula.
Then why don't you act like Caligula? Because you need to do more Caligulitis, like Caligula-like.
Well, you know what happened last
Caligula
time?
love to get it on.
Remember what happened last time? I was Caligula.
Caligula. All right, you know what though? If you're Roman, who was that dude? An Australian actor. What's his name? The guy who played in that. It was where they went in the arena and they fought. What was his name? He was a general. Hey, if you guys could give a quick follow, that would be great. The Caligula guy, not what I'm talking about.
User, the fucking most
Russell Crowe, thank you
educated
so much.
people in the fucking planet use the
Russell
fucking
Crowe.
F word. If you look and do the fucking ingenially of the fucking word, the most intelligent people use it. Just in case you didn't know, for fuck's sake. Mel Gibson? Fuck Mel Gibson. I only follow Danielle. Well, Katie, no, you don't because you're here. You're welcome, Mel.
Spartacus. It's not Spartacus.
I
but
am
close.
Spartacus!
It's not Spartacus. It was that where they
I didn't
arena.
watch
What was
that
it
movie.
called?
Fuck
You know who was in it? Like that guy's brother who died at
I know.
the little
Cheryl pisses
nightclub.
me off.
That real
Do you
famous
know
brother.
You've
The
seen
one who
Class
died and then the
Lift
one that's still alive.
and
Gladiator,
uneducated
thank
when
you so much.
use
Gladiator.
the F word. For fuck's sake, I don't.
Troy.
I'm the most educated person on the planet. My IQ is above average.
Russell Crowe in Gladiator. That's
Jesus.
Joaquin Phoenix. Thank you so much. And who was Joaquin's brother? The other guy?
River.
Yeah. Stand by me. Stand by me, guy.
Ride me a river. Why did you say love?
You guys know that Stephen King wrote Stand By Me? I didn't know that until
What?
I don't know, 10 years
Stephen
ago.
King what?
Stephen King wrote Stand By Me. It just doesn't, I guess
No shit, he did.
it was called The Body. It was the original title of that movie. Stephen King writes horror stuff, right? Did he write Dolores Claiborne? I don't know if he wrote that, but that was a great movie. You guys like Dolores Claiborne? With you know who's in Dolores Claiborne. She's an Academy Award winner, and her daughter in the movie. I love her. I can't remember her name. You've seen it. Dolores Claiborne, one of my favorite movies. Not really, but I did. Kathy Bates, thank you so much. And her daughter, like Curtis or something, Tony Lee Curtis or Jamie Lee Curtis, or not, you know who I'm talking about. Kathy Bates' daughter in the movie. And Kathy Bates is a spectacular actress, my God. Grandpa's on the couch, quiet, which is something. Master Bates. How you doing in Eastern Kentucky? Thank you for differentiating, Western from Eastern Kentucky. So you're right close to Fort Knox, or that's more in the middle. I'm 55. Kathy's a good actress. Did she play the hell out of that role? I still watch it. Misery, fuck. When she takes that sledgehammer out, and was it James Caan? I can't even watch that. It's rough.
Kathy Bates.
That's like watching the video of my dad falling. Hey, Old Town Elk Grove. That's right. That's my office is there. She was good. She's good in everything.
You know what? Kathy
Jarvis
Bates
and
reminds me of your mom. Not her character.
A little bit. A little
but
bit.
her
Yeah.
looks remind me of
A
Kathy
little
Bates.
bit. Absolutely. Did he write Shawshank, which is freaking? Now that is one of my top 5 movies. Shawshank Redemption, one of the best, one of my favorite movies. How you doing in Qatar or Qatar, depending on where you?
I don't even think you even thought twice about Matthew Perry, but my oldest daughter did because she was a Friends fanatic. Yeah.
I mean, Matthew, I was never a big Friends fan, right? I mean, I like Jennifer Aniston. I'm not really a big Friends fan, but
Oh, hi,
Matthew
Jose.
Perry was
Thank
a
you.
fine dude. I've been watching a lot more of his interviews,
What?
and he got on, after he had his issues, and he
Hi,
was pretty
Erica.
freaking
How
open
are
and
you?
honest about it and straightforward. It was definitely not staged or for his future or trying to be some PR thing.
There's so
He
many
came on
like
and,
conspiracy
did a good
theories
job.
about him.
I do watch Friends, but I mean, it just
Thanks,
wasn't.
Jose. I appreciate
huge.
that.
I think it was
really
in law school when that crap was on.
I
didn't have time to.
hi, Bob. Do we ask Rob if he knows any of the Trills?
Anyway,
He's from Rancho Marietta.
we know a lot of people in Rancho Marietta, Rob.
Do
In
you
fact, after my heart attack, I went to Rancho Marietta every day and hiked your back. I mean, I hiked 15 to 20 miles a day back behind Rancho Marietta.
We have really good friends back there.
Andrea says hi, Danielle, from Bill. Do you know who Andrea is? Grandpa is on couch, absolutely.
Yeah.
24 was, that was Kiefer, right? It's a decent. Was that 24 Aliens? Was that about aliens? I never freaking watched
No,
it.
24 was not.
Oh, it was just something they did something. It was 24 hours, everything. It was a pretty good idea. Steph, Grandpa was here earlier. If you watch our lives, we don't take the camera to Grandpa. If Grandpa comes out and is doing well and wants to participate, we love him. Obviously, there'd be 3 times the number of people in the room, but we don't take a live camera and stick it in front of him if he's not, if he doesn't come to us. Just kind of courtesy to the old man.
Dignity. Yeah, sure Mrs. Cohen.
What happened?
She's.
Oh, say hi to Mike too. I think I saw Mike at Mr. Hawk over at Wild Hawk, the golf course. But yeah, I'm a good fan of Mike's.
Mike's. Oh,
Mike,
the
Mr. Hawk.
diner.
Mr. Hawk.
Oh, not Mr. Hawk.
Mike Hawk.
Mike Hawk.
Okay, well, there it is. I did the best I could for 5 minutes to try and but you just let it out. So, got Mr. Mike Hawk. Calling Mr. Mike Hawk. Mike Hawk, where are you?
Matthew was your favorite, Doreen? Yeah, I kind of liked Ross. Ross, just because Ross.
26 years now. You like Ross?
I did.
David Schwimmer?
Schwimmer. David
He's
Schwimmer.
all right. He's a nice guy. I mean, like,
I play
he
college
seems
football.
like a
I hate
real
school,
big nerd.
though. Any tips? Just get through it. Grin and bear it, Lyle. We had 3
what
trick-or-treaters.
position? What position? Before I give you a tip.
Mather? Oh, really close, Judy.
A state building? Yeah, at Mather.
I love
I'm
that.
there a lot, state.
Where are you doing?
I probably ate lunch at many places your son eats lunch at.
Where?
Well, I mean, over there are
On the Air Force Base?
Well, no, I mean, they have Mr. Pickles. They got, what's that place that they make
Oh,
salads and sandwiches?
Kim. General
Yeah,
Hospital,
everything.
right? General Hospital.
What are you talking
Offensive
about?
line 4-year starter at Garden Center.
Offensive line, don't let the quarterback get sacked and make it to the NFL. If you're
Never
not a
been to
student,
London.
are you good? Guard at center. Okay, so is it starter at guard and center?
He's a starter, so
he's
he has
got
to be
multiple
good.
talents. If you can snap, that's good. Can you long snap or just you just snap? I was a backup quarterback, so
Oh, but
I'm
Mather?
very familiar with the ass of all the centers on my team.
The
When you
ass?
go when you play football, I mean, I don't know how it is, but we had to stick our hands right up there. I mean, it's like right up there. Sorry, dude. I apologize. hike the damn ball. I don't want to keep my hand and hike the ball. And so I got used to walking back and having a dude bending over in front of me and just sticking my hands right there. That's what happens when you're a quarterback.
You always have to stick your hands in there.
And you got to push too. I mean, they got to feel those hands. They got to know where they are so they can put the ball in it.
Do your fingertips touch the testes?
You never know. It's not like you would know.
Sassy, thank you.
But it's possible. It's possible.
You watch the people who don't, they talk like they're not belonging in any sort of religion.
I'm sure a lot of quarterbacks that failed quarterbacks become proctologists because it's familiar territory.
Yeah, I'm good.
For any quarterback,
Lyle, I like that. When you say you're good,
anytime you see a quarterback, you know that they got their hands up some dude's ass, hairy ass too. You know it.
Your thumbs massage the taint?
What?
Hi, Sassy.
What did you say?
Taint.
Taint?
Did you touch?
What?
Did you touch the taint?
I wanted the ball. I wanted the ball. Hi, Andrea from Santa Clara. Andrea from
He is
Santa
good
Clara.
with his hands.
Don't
you
know
forget
Andrea? Bill, if I know, it keeps coming up. If I know her.
Uh-oh, Grandpa's up. Bye, PW. Tough feller. What are you touching? Failed quarterbacks become proctologists. Is that good? Is that? All right. Answer the door in 15 minutes. What the fuck is coming? Is it what was that thing with Ed McMahon? Is it my $1 million check? Okay, let me know. Say my name when nobody is around you. Say, baby, I love you, Robbie. Dear Grandpa, we think? Crumble. Fuck Crumble. Crumble's not even bad. My pedicure is a Merlot color, because I'm Italiano. How can I know she's the one? How do you know somebody's the one? You just know. Like, I just knew he was mine. Despite his faults, I knew. Grandpa's in the fucking refrigerator again and I can't get up. I cannot get to my... Rob, you're welcome. Clay, I'm Italiano. Yes, that's why he's good with his hands, because he was a backup quarterback.
Hey, our quarterback, one of our quarterbacks actually got on one of my lives.
Dan's in the refrigerator.
Tim Kelly.
Ed's in the refrigerator. Dan, Ed, it's all the same.
Yeah, what you doing?
Andrew, you hungry?
Pop over here.
Chicken? Rice?
On the couch, Dad.
Vegetables?
On the couch.
On the couch.
Yeah, you gotta stick it out for another half an hour at least before you go to bed. On the couch, you gotta stick it out for a little while.
Remember, I'm Kaya from Santa Clara. I'm getting another wine. I am, Tina. God, why so aggressive, girl?
Are you tired?
You know, women should uplift others, and you should
You're all right.
encourage. But no, I'm not, because I hit my limit of 2 glasses, girl. Thank
Limit.
you. We have some Angry Birds on here.
Angry Birds?
Uh-huh.
Like the game?
We have
Angry
some
Birds? One of my favorite games.
We have some angry women on here. Mm-hmm.
At me? Angry at me?
No, at me. Gail, thank you so much.
Why are they angry?
Because she was just throwing out shade.
What's up?
What's up?
What's for food? Go
I
eat
just
nuts.
asked you.
Yeah, I said yes.
Chicken, rice? I got you, bruh.
No, that's my chicken and rice.
It's my chicken.
No, not that one. I was gonna make him something else. But I'll give him half of yours.
Fine, you can
I
have
just won't
mine.
eat it. God.
Come here.
People think she's gonna tell him she's
I haven't eaten anything all day, by the way. You know, that's what I was saying.
Am I hating? No, by far.
What
am
are
I
you talking about?
I'm
What are you
hating
talking
out their negative vibes.
Grandpa's still up. He's sitting on the couch awake. That's good.
I love my son. I will do anything for my son. Honey, I will get you anything. Do you need anything else while you're getting dressed? I got you, bruh.
Danielle, it's me from Santa Clara. Bill Higgins. Tell me who you are if I know you. Just spell
Erica,
it out.
Can you bring some?
Remember,
over?
I do firms, so you know, and I have a father
He
with
had pizza
Alzheimer's.
bell last
So
night. He called me on the way home and said, "Ma, I want pizza. Order it." I said, "All right, honey. Anything for you, Cheryl? I take after you.
and
Yes, whatever you
yeah,
need,
Cheryl
son.
does. She
You cater to
everything
your
for them
sons."
boys.
Uh-huh.
My sister lived in Vermont, James, for like 10 years, and my niece went to the University of Vermont. So my sister lived out there for a long time. Hey, good morning, Vietnam!
Oh,
That was a
thanks,
movie,
Sassy
by the way.
Fran. I appreciate you. That was very sweet.
Grandpa is sitting on the
Peanut
on the
butter
couch
jelly
there.
time. Peanut butter. No, I would never do that to
How
myself.
you doing in the Philippines? Thank you.
I'm
Alejandra?
Italiano.
Excuse me.
Oh,
That was no bad.
P.S. was here. You know what she said?
What?
P.S.
What?
You can imagine what she said. What'd she
She
say?
angry at me?
What'd she say? What does P.S. always tell you to do?
Do some more for you.
Well, that
Take
too.
care of you.
Well, that too. But what else does she say?
I get it. I don't want to. I mean, why would you bring that up right
Because
now?
she just said it.
Okay, so
Put your teeth
wonderful. Be a little more sensitive about it. You know, be a little less upset with trolls. I'll
Okay.
keep saying that to you.
Shut the fuck up.
She's talking about my teeth. is
I'm
what she's talking about. She's
Italiano.
going to do something irritating to me.
Deanna, mine too.
I
Mine too.
give me more Andrea who?
Yeah, Lisa has hers then, and she's been practicing.
Andrea who? How you doing from Botswana?
We like holy men.
Holy shit. What are you talking about? Holy cow.
January. That's her fault.
Yeah.
The teeth hurt.
Gigi, Grandpa will come out. I just don't bring the camera to him on a live because think about it.
Gigi?
You know, he doesn't know what's going on. I just can't
No, we don't
take
do that.
a camera and stick it in front of his face on a live in front of 1,000 people. It's just not cool. Where's Kingot, Nevada? I don't know where that is. I'm gonna look it up. Is there a new Beatles song coming out tomorrow? I mean, if there was, I would of course listen to it. I'd be one of the first to listen to it. Dan don't bluff. But Chris, trolls don't bother me one bit. I actually kind of like trolls because, I mean, that's their gig. That's what they do. It's part of social media. You're gonna get trolls. I mean, I did on today's video. I wrote. It's a letter to my family. It's a goodbye letter. When I was in the hospital after my heart attack, I thought I was going to die, or I thought I might die. And so I penned a letter to my family, and I put it on a video today. It's kind of an anti-depression, anti-suicide thing going into the holidays. And I got a comment back that said, "We don't care if you live or die. All we care about is Grandpa. Hasta la vista, baby," or something like that. You know. And I looked at it and. It was so ridiculous for the response to the content that how could I possibly get bothered by that? That can't bother me. It just I looked at it and I said anybody who would write that on that video that I was crying all day just answering the freaking comments. It was so difficult. You know, the comments were just sad. So, that's just that kind of stuff that doesn't bother me. What is a troll? A troll's a little person, Ailey. It's a little person who
small-minded person.
You know, it's kind of a Napoleonic, inbred. A troll is a Napoleonic inbred who has nothing better to do than jump on people's social media and just be mean, right? Or try and get a reaction or try and start shit. That's what trolls are. I love them, personally. I'd have a troll as a pet if I could get one. If anyone. I'd keep it and I'd take care of it and pet it, and I'd like to have a little troll walking around. Thank you for the follow, Brandy. I appreciate it. Follows are appreciated. Likes on YouTube over there. I've never been to Montreal, but my grandmother was born in Montreal. My dad's mother was born in Montreal. I had a heart attack February 14, 2019. Well, thank you. I think if you're talking to me, I appreciate saying that we're attractive.
Dan wants a pet patrol.
Pet patrol. A troll is a cyberbully too. I don't believe in bullying. I really don't believe in bullying at all. I believe that bullies are just insecure people fighting to get out, and that's the way they interact with the world. My teeth are not real. I mean, they're
Well,
real.
they're real.
They're
just
molecules and atoms and shit, but
Forget
a
about it.
dentist.
Is that Italiano,
formulate
Rick?
them. Yeah.
Hi, Emmy. Welcome. What the hell? Oh my God, the Jennifer car.
The Jeep.
The renegade.
Thanks for that, whatever that was.
Is a bully, yes. Whose eyebrows are pretty? His or mine?
My wife is hot because she has no stress in her life. Her husband sucks it all up, and so all she has to do is work out during the day, and exfoliate, and go to hair appointments and nail appointments and that kind of thing, right? I mean, you don't get that hot just like existing. You kind of look a little bit special there. Ooh, your eye looked off the other way.
I have a wonky eye.
What were your complete DNA results? Well, hold on. We'll
Hi, Lilibeth. Yeah.
let me just send you the breakdown.
He's really a troll. He's my
I'm a
biggest
troll?
bully. You're my biggest bully.
Bully.
Oh, why do you say that, Dan? It's so disrespectful.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't get why you would do that to your wife. When all the trolls and all the haters are on here, why do you give them a little snacky snack?
Are you talking like being serious? I troll bait's fine. I don't mind. I'll send out troll bait. Don't mind. Thanks for the boo. I mean, Halloween's over, but
Thanks for the
we didn't. How many kids did we have? The doorbell rang once last night.
Do we have
once?
Oh, you mean how many kids for trigger? I was going to ask.
It was once?
Did you really ask? No, we had 2 doorbell rings. One ring was 2 kids, and the other ring was 1. And I think it was our neighbor across the street.
Oh, you mean the dentist?
Hung Do.
Okay. Hung Do. Is it Hung Do or Hung Dong?
Dr. Hung Do.
I think it's Dong.
No,
Hung
it's
Dong.
Hung Do. I'm Hung Do. Get it? I'm Hung Do.
His first name is Hung.
His last name's Do.
I mean, if your mom looks at you and names you Hung, you're probably going to have a good life, right? Typically, you would think that. Whatever, his mom, after he was born, named him Hung. So, I don't know if that's cultural or if it's just like,
Oh, thanks,
you know.
Amy. He's Hung Do. We don't know if he's low, but
we
he's Do.
do know some lows, so they may have some Hungs in their family, I don't know. Dr. Hung, he's Dr.
Dr.
Hung.
Hung Do. No shit. It's not funny. He's a periodontist,
His first name is Hung.
and his last name's Do.
Oh, I know. Remember 16 Candles? The guy's name was Long Dong.
Long Do.
So that's why we think it's funny, because his name is Hung Do, and we think of Long Dong.
No, I think, but I'm Hung Do.
Hung Do, Long Dong.
You know? Like, come on. How do you not find. Do I drink every day with a Y?
Every day she drinks.
What's the problem with that?
I don't know. I didn't say it's a problem. You don't drink a lot every day.
No, I have 1 to 2 drinks.
I'm having trouble even finishing this beer right here.
That's your third.
Yeah, because it's normally I'm done with 2. But these were so
So,
light.
Erica, don't
90
laugh, but
calories.
that's how I remembered his name. But I'm Hung Do. What's up?
Dr. Hung Do. I don't know, dude, but he's hung though.
Dr.
I mean,
Black Do.
what do you say about him?
Mauricio.
What?
You don't know who Mauricio is.
Hi, Pop.
Danielle, can you turn off the TV for me? I don't know what time.
Are you tired?
It's too early.
I'm tired. I gotta go to bed.
Dad, can you stay up for another 15 minutes? What time is it? 6:30 right now.
What?
It's about 6:30.
Yeah,
You want to stay up for a little while longer, or you want to go to bed?
a little while longer maybe, but then I wanna go to bed. I'm tired.
All right, you want to sit down, or what do you want to do?
Well, what do you do for here?
If you're tired, I can help you go to bed. Do you want to go to bed?
Well, I know. Where am I gonna go to bed?
Your room's right there. You live here. You're home.
Down there?
Yeah, that's your
Show me
room.
where so I can do it myself.
All right, Pop.
You gonna show him or am I gonna show
Come
him?
this way, Dad.
I don't want to bother anybody. Never mind. I can't now.
Come this way. I'll show you.
Okay, show me. I'm tired.
There's Baxi. There's your dog.
Oh, yeah, he's to get there too.
He's tired too. Pop, you're all ready for bed. You're showered and ready to go whenever you want, but this is where you sleep.
See you back, sir.
This is where you sleep. If you're tired, you can go to bed. All you have to do is take off
Daylight
your shoes.
coming, you want to go
You're
home.
already showered and it.
Dale, me say day, me say day, me say day. That one right here behind us, look at that cute face. You guys, come on.
Grandpa.
He's not gonna be happy next week, but
My great grandpa, that's right. Exactly
it's
right.
Baxi.
If you want to go to bed, I'll help you take off your shoes.
Yeah. Hi, Fran.
You want to stay
Hi,
up
honey
for a
bunny.
while?
Suki's by the door.
Yeah, you want to watch TV in my room? Leave the door open so you know where it is.
You will meet it, loyalty. I promise you, you will meet it, whatever it may be.
Lights on outside.
Yeah, we leave those lights on.
We always leave them on?
We always leave them on.
Who's? All right, well, that's.
Do you want to? What do you want to do, Pop? You want to sit watch TV? What do you want to do?
I go in the kitchen, see what it is.
All right.
Mo. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Ed.
All right. What are you gonna do? You want to just sit on the couch, or what do you want to do?
Oh, I just see the little puppy.
You want to sit right here, Pop? Here, take a seat right there. You want some dessert?
Huh?
You want some dessert?
What is it?
I'll find you something.
So
Take a seat.
this is,
I'll find you something.
somebody asked me if I just got this in my big honker. No, I've had this forever. And this is a special, nose ring. It's not one you buy on Amazon or anything like that. This little piece is so I used to keloid in my nose until I went to a really expensive piercing place. And this is 14 karat gold, you guys. And so, no problems.
Yeah, you ate one. There.
Jello. He would hate Jello.
I'll get you something to drink with that.
How escaped
I'm
is
gonna
your
give you
man?
a
Not
drink
very.
right now.
Hi Joe, how are you?
You want milk or water?
Bonsoir Julie, comment ça va? You missed my call. I probably did. He never forgets who I am. No, we do not just put Grandpa on, believe it or not. We don't do that. I got a good piercing. So sometimes there's good piercing. In Sacramento, if you guys are in Sacramento, cheap piercing is like, it's not sponsored or anything, and this thing cost me, more than it probably should, but I've never had any problems.
What you talking about?
Oh, people remind me of my big honker. It's an Italian nose. Who knew? I didn't know I was Italian. Thanks in Amsterdam.
What are you putting? When are you putting your tree up?
I don't have, you guys, everything
Are we
is.
gonna do a tree this year?
I always do. But the problem is that all my decorations, for the most part, like the bigger ones, are hidden right now by construction. And we're getting paid out.
What time is it? 6:23.
But you need to look at it because I have some fights to go. So you need to be my attorney.
We're in East Elk Grove.
I'm Italian. Not fully, but I am like a good percentage.
Is that someone who's a caregiver who wishes they had help? There is a number that you can call. This is an 800 number. Can you show that to the thing? That's an American Alzheimer's Association. Also,
January, are you on? Who is that woman that we were fighting with? Sheila. Sheila, are you
She
watching?
wants help. There is also that you can find a book. This is by Joy Lovard. I believe that's how it's pronounced. The 4th edition, The Complete Guide to Elder Planning. This is a great help. This is something that you might want to pick up like before you need to take somebody in, just to give you ideas how to prepare. It's
Yes,
it's a major publication by Joy Lovard, The Complete Elder Care Planner. We have no, we're not getting paid for that. It's just a good resource that we can offer for people that are
Oh,
that are facing this situation. It is hard, and get all the help you can get for sure.
Remember that? Who's that woman that says they don't even talk to people? Was it Sheila?
I don't know.
I'm not talking to you.
Who, these?
Yeah, we have a negative Nelly who steals our videos, by the way, and she puts them on her thing, but yet hates us and hates the dignity that that we don't give Grandpa off her, but she yet reposts our videos on her.
You want to come to our house? You can make your own grandpa videos. I mean,
Sheila.
I mean, Sheila, you got to come all the way from Australia, or what's going on?
Oh no, I'm sorry about your friend.
Donnie is around. I think he's sleeping in my room right now.
Kay, it was Chief Piercing. Chief. Best piercing.
Bradshaw and Bond. Hey, you're right close to us. I mean, we're a mile from there.
Not
so-
Bradshaw, it's called Bradshaw.
Bradshaw and Bond.
Do you know, are you right over by Christopher Sellers?
Bradshaw and Bond is basically you have a high school on one corner, you have a church on the other, and you have some houses on the other. So I know you have where you have to be if you're in Bradshaw.
Christopher
and Bond.
Sellers are over there too.
Yeah, well, they're on Elk Grove and Bradshaw, but close. Andrew was sending. We're getting texts from my
I'm like,
kid
"It's fucking
saying
cooking."
food's coming by. So we're not obviously long for this live with Andrew. She's telling him I'm cooking your food.
It's cooking it. Hello, Tessie.
It's
Oh,
something about. Do you have a nut in November? What was that? Something in November. I have a birthday in November, the 14th.
No
I'm-
nut
I'm-
November.
I'm 6 years
Do you
older
know what
than
that
him.
means?
What?
No nut November.
No nut November. I don't know what that means.
That means for the whole month of November there is no ejaculation.
Impossible. I'd start wet dreaming. I mean, I need to. I think my balls were like when I was born. They did too much, right? They were just too overactive.
Oh, merci beaucoup.
Go Niners. We have a bye this week though, right?
Is that
Have you guys-
a thing? It is a thing.
What? Yeah, it's
Well, there's
November
no
14th, Lindsay.
No shave
Scorpio.
November and no nut November. It's
Okay, well, I'm gonna nut. I don't have to shave. I can grow a beard out. I can do that. No
Well, you
problem.
sure got a beard somewhere else.
And but I appreciate all of the comments on today's video. Probably one of the most personal video I've ever posted. I mean, it was real, and I really appreciate all the comments from on today's video and all the love. And it really means something on a video like today.
We nut a lot.
We are always giving TMI, dude. If you don't want TMI, you know, this is like the Wii channel, right? OUI. You're French, you're a little bit.
Oui.
So you should know what that means. You guys ever remember Wii magazine? One of my favorite magazines. When I was like 12. Man, I had a lot of fun with that. A lot of fun with that magazine. I mean, anyone else like get carded buying a magazine when you were 17? Manscaped. Definitely some Manscaped coming. They need to contact me. You guys tell Manscaped to contact me and make sure they keep me on and we'll
What did you give
so I
him?
can make videos. What?
What did you give him?
Give what?
Grandpa.
I gave him a little bit of one of those treats, those old treats like remember, you know, with the little cereal things in there where you make the mix and they get chocolate on there? What is it? It's Chex Mix. I gave him a little Chex Mix bar. It's a Chex Mix bar. I hope he's not feeding it to the dog because there's chocolate on it.
He's dumping out his water.
He's well, it's
Dan-
6:30.
Dan bought them.
As long as we could. Got to keep him up as long as we can. Grandpa's right in the other room doing something. Where's Grandpa together? He's here. Grandpa's here.
Is Grandpa here?
There's IP keeps asking where's Grandpa. I saw your last.
I love I almost thought, Jake, I almost thought he was saying I
He's
gave him
eaten
a
dog
treat.
treats before. Believe
Yes.
me. He's
I couldn't keep
found
him
them
on the
and
counter.
We
I
had
always-
to take him off the counter and
I
hide them
had
because
all these cute
Grandpa would think
things,
they were
and then
cookies.
he would eat them, and I was like, "This is a dog treat." He goes,
I'm
"Well,
like,
they're good."
Do I rush him to the hospital? He just ate a fucking dog treat. Dave, do I need to? Dad ate a dog treat. What do I need to do? I'll take the dog treats away where he can't get them. Thanks, Dave. You know, it's like, fuck, that's really hot. I burnt. Well, don't touch it. That's a doctor's
hear that?
advice. What? I heard something going zzz.
Well, that's the air fryer.
I don't know what the hell he's doing. You
Well,
want
he's
to
in
check
the
it?
water.
He's in the water?
He's
Go
in the
check.
sink.
Check on him.
Tag team. Ed.
The dog treat didn't hurt him. Or the 3 or 4 that he ate over whatever period of time before we moved him away.
Don't let me out. Yeah, go sit down. Give me that.
You, Is he manscaped? Grandpa does not manscape. Believe me, I see him every day. Every day, every shower, I should say. And there's no manscaping going on at all. Believe me, there's no manscaping. How you doing in Switzerland? Thanks, we appreciate that, account no name. And a quick, if you're on here and you enjoy the content, a quick follow would be appreciated.
All right.
Thanks, Carolyn.
You're welcome.
I don't know where that flag is from. Mark J, tell me. Looks a little familiar. Let me know where it's from. Debbie, you got fans on here. Look at that. Debbie is January, by the way. How you doing in Arkansas? How are you liking Sarah Huckabee? There's like a big thing going on there with her podium or something. I don't know what's going on in Arkansas, but I know you guys are angry about her podium. She bought an expensive, like a gold podium or something. I don't know. More flags. If you're gonna do flags and they're not and people may not know, add the country afterwards so we can see where you guys are from. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. How you doing in Seattle? Grandpa was born in Seattle. Thanks for the letter, love. That was a tough. It put me in a dark place. I've been dark all day until I got on this live. Just having edited that letter and posting it, and then dealing with all the comments, and it has been a kind of an emotional day for me.
Emotional 24 hours.
Yeah, emotional 24 hours because I wrote it. I edited it last night, and I tried to record it last night. I couldn't get through it, so I had to re-record it this morning. So it's been kind of an emotional day. I've never been to Branson.
To left, to the right.
Arkansas to
Right.
California.
To left, to the right.
AA Ron, I like to write. I like to write. And I do, I mean, that was probably my strongest quality as an attorney was my writing. And I do love to write. I really wanted to be a writer.
Bobby
when I was in
Knight
high
was
school.
a
He's
professional basketball coach.
No, he was a college basketball coach.
Yes.
Indiana.
And he was very, aggressive.
He was.
Did you know him?
I didn't know him.
No, but I
personally.
mean, did you know of him?
Yes, I know who Bobby Knight was.
Wow.
I think I think the movie Hoosiers might have been based on him. I'm
It
not
was?
Sure. I don't know for sure, but I think he might have been like maybe a model for that movie, the same way that agent was for Jerry Maguire. See, the agent that the movie Jerry Maguire was based on
And he grabbed people by the neck.
lived in Elk Grove, my town, and
How
I
did that
represented
work?
his nephews,
Y'all,
and I
how
know
did
his
that
sister
work?
quite well.
How did that work? I mean, he grabbed people by the neck.
Bobby?
Threw chairs.
I
Yeah,
did.
he was very aggressive.
It was a different time. Sports were different. You could act differently with your athletes than you can today. Today they get in trouble for that. But like when I was in high school football, I mean the stuff that the coaches did, you could never get away with today.
Italian.
It was a different time period.
Italian.
I did not get my nose pierced.
He got something
We have
else
a Hoosier
pierced.
here.
St. Arthur.
Grandpa is really doing fine, Benny. Thank you for asking.
King Arthur.
King Arthur.
That's what you have.
And the Knights? Was King Arthur even real? I think he was made up too.
No, piercings. Don't,
Oh.
I know. I
King Arthur piercing. What's that, piercing your groin or something? That's a King Arthur? What you speaking about? A Prince Albert. What is Prince Albert again? I remember. Oh. Yeah, not happening. I mean, Prince Albert, isn't that dude a pedo? I mean, is that the guy? The Epstein guy? Is that Albert? I don't remember.
That's Epstein.
No, there's a prince. Like a dude, you
Justin
know, like,
Epstein.
like the king's brother is.
Oh, Mark Salinger's here.
The king's brother. How you doing, Mark?
Yeah, Ohio State.
Yeah, Mark's weighing in on.
Just the tip.
He's praying. Mark's weighing in on Bobby Knight. Oh, Hoosiers was high school. I did not know that. Thank you for correcting me. Am I a hockey fan? I'm a Shark fan. San Jose Shark fan. What's that Prince dude's name? Andrew. His name is Andrew. Fuck, it's my own kid's name. I should know. I meant Prince Andrew. So Albert, different guy. Is Albert the guy who Paul McCartney sang about? Uncle Albert? I don't know if that was a Prince thing or something. But yeah, Andrew, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa in Texas. I'm sorry that Houston lost, but I know you're rooting for the Rangers. Maybe you'll have good luck tonight. I thought he coached at Indiana. That's what I thought, but Lacerbug, the video made me cry too. So, and dealing with it all day, it's a difficult video to watch, but I think it's important for people who need it, and who might be in a bad place. So, the letter video, Pizzella, is today's video. I posted it today, so it's the very first video. If you go to my page from where you are, that's where it is. Thanks, Nicole. I appreciate it. I did it. It was it was all right. It was time. I mean, I wrote that 5 years ago, or 4 years ago. So it's very personal, and it's a heartfelt letter, and I think there's nothing really not to share there, and my kids get to see it. So holidays are so tough for so many people. I mean, even last November, I was going through some shit. It's just that way, and so hopefully, if you're going through something right now, just know that it's fleeting. Right? It will change. You will feel better. It's just so hard sometimes to get out of, break out of the way you're feeling, and you're kind of stuck in your head, and it can be tough for a lot of people.
It's all in my head.
He coached at IU. Okay, IU is Indiana University from '77 to 2000. Thank you, Sue. Just try and make it to tomorrow, Michael. That's Zoom. Absolutely, Mike. That's right. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for what they do. Nancy, your first responder sons, firefighters and paramedics, they save lives. It's simply what they do. I don't know why Matthew Perry died, Saskatchewan, but...
Linda.
What?
Linda, she said she did the same letter. She found herself she had a seizure and found herself in the hospital with a brain tumor. Survivor.
I'm glad you're here, and I think the letter is not a bad thing to do for everybody as an exercise, just to realize and how grateful you should be for what you have in life. And while there's a lot of pressure and negativity and anxiety and depression that haunts us, there's so much worth living for if you open your eyes and just kind of step back for a second. And again, you just have to make it through that tough moment, right? If you can make it through that tough moment, tomorrow will be better. I promise, tomorrow will be better. Kim, if you want a good cry, then that's a good video to watch, because it certainly gets
Rocky
me every
II.
time. Really? You can't just say, "Hey, I'm on live."
I'm going to.
I did not take. I took speech, and I love speech, but I did not take. Actually, I took it. No, I never took anything that might help me professionally. What I do for a living, right? I speak as a lawyer. I spoke as a lawyer in court, so I guess I did have some experience. And as a lawyer, I also had opportunities to talk in front of groups and things like that. I do get rest sometimes, Brenda, but I had trouble sleeping long before Grandpa came in. So many years ago, I made a decision. I'm not ever going to get down on myself or frustrated or anxious about my lack of sleep or my insomnia. I'm just going to power through, and it's part of life for me. And that's the way I deal with it. Thanks for the follow, T. Popovich, another basketball name. Appreciate that.
It's my family. It's Rocky.
Grandpa is here.
My nugget mommy.
My nugget mommy. Thanks for the follow, Zap. I appreciate it. A quick follow by anyone who's not following is greatly appreciated. Meditation definitely is something that can help sleep. I have my own kind of meditation. It's musical. I meditate with music. I kind of fall into my own head. Grandpa, we don't like to take the camera to Grandpa. Out of his respect for his personal privacy, right? I mean, he's living here, and I just don't want to take 1,000 people to him. If he comes here, I'm happy to put him on. We love it when he comes and sits, and he does a lot. Obviously, you know, he fell about a week ago today, I think, and so he's still getting over it. So when he walks by, it's okay, but you got to understand, you know, we have to respect my dad and his privacy. Even though we throw them on the internet, those are all videos that we can choose to post or not post. And believe me, there's a lot of stuff we don't post. If I don't think that my dad would approve, I don't post it. And so we're very careful on lives. He does come on a lot, and we love him when he comes on. He's sometimes amazing. He'll even sit and talk to you guys. If you've been on for one of the sessions where he sits, reads the stuff and responds when he's doing well, it's amazing. Thanks for the follow, Willie. Appreciate it. I am getting tired. We're coming up on, now we're at 2 hours exactly. So guys, we're going to get off tonight. It's Wednesday. Friday night should be a good night.
It's not Friday night.
No, Friday night will be a good night.
All
I
right.
hope. So I
Friday
appreciate
night's all
everybody
right
who's been here and stayed with us. Watch
Thank
the
you.
video if you haven't seen it.
Love you.
I'm always
See you
tired.
tomorrow morning.
Danielle will be on tomorrow morning, guys.
I'll be
So
up. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
I'm
Thank you for all the
gonna
gifts,
eat some good
etc.
food. Thank you so much.
Oh, I heard a shit.
I heard something. I heard something.